Sure, you ain't Josie. I'm still going to end up with a set of Drakes, just for the hell of it.
I had a set. You were talking about Kenwood 899 or something like that.
Yeah, it was one of the, you remember what I was talking about. At the same time, it was a Kenwood pair. There was like, the Drakes had the pair. They had the TR4 or TX4 or whatever the hell they call it, or 7s or whatever. They had a little pair, and Kenwood had a pair at the same time. But it was before the 830 sugars and all that. I mean, they used to have a little pair of radios that went together, just kind of like the Drakes. And I don't remember what they were now.
Either 399 or maybe 899, something like that. It was 99.
Yeah, what was it?
599. WA90CO in Newburgh, Indiana.
Yeah, okay, $5.99. I mean, y'all remember what I was talking about? It was a little pair of radios, kind of like the Drakes. And, man, as a kid, of course you couldn't afford any of it, but you'd always look at it and you go, oh, man, that's what I want. And you'd hear somebody talking on a set of Drakes or, of course nobody dreamed of Collins back then, but those things were always out there, and it was just like, and now you look and, you see the Drakes with the old copper chassis and all that stuff, and, man, I may end up getting a pair just for the heck of it.
Yeah, those 599Ds, they may have been black and they may have been gold. I think they call them golden boys, the gold ones. They were a nice set of radios.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Hello, Rick. Hello, Pat. Hello, John. And Alan, I'll make a change in my audio. Does it sound okay now?
Man, I don't know. You're 20 over. I can't tell no difference, Clyde.
Oh, okay. Hello, Clyde. How are you?
Yeah, I think so too, Clyde.
I like it, Clyde.
Okay, thanks, John.
I'm just trying to get in between keys here.
We all are.
Beautiful, Clyde. That Drake was a T4 or TX and RCB and RCC. I had the C line.
Is that what it was? It was before the 4s, right? There's a TX4, but what I'm talking about is actually before the 4s, right?
That was an awesome radio, that Drake Twin. I don't know if anything had a better receiver. The R4As, R4Bs, T4XCs.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bitty set.
I had a TR4 transceiver. It didn't work right, though.
There used to be a guy, I hadn't heard him in probably 10 years. There used to be a guy over in Arkansas, in Forest City. There was like a Drake collector. And I mean, he used to get on AM on 3885 with these Drakes. And that's actually what he had, was one of the little Drake twins. And, God, those things used to sound good, even on AM.
John, did I send you that picture when I sent that bird picture of the, did I send you another picture of those Drake twins on the shelf? Yeah, with the cockatiel. Well, that was with the L4B. That's an African gray parrot. Did I send you the picture of the bookcase that I had with all the tubes on it, and then the sea line, the Drake sea line? I don't remember on that one. I can look and see. Yeah, I wish I'd have kept those. Those were absolutely 100% net.
Yeah, and now they're just a classic.
I had a mint one, but I wanted the two-tube ceramic more than I did then.
I heard somebody in there. Was somebody in the middle?
You're almost 40 over, Alan.
Man, it's almost working now.
B8K1 on the 12.
KJ4BI.
N0LX.
Hey, Kevin, was that you down there?
Hello, Alan. I don't think we've met. My name is Rick, and I'm located in Newburgh, Indiana.
Hello, Rick. Man, you're really loud down here in Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, Kevin, is that you down there in San Antonio? KB5MXO, KJ4BX. Oh, I know. I heard him. I'm not hearing things.
You say that radar line made you stronger?
Oh, yeah. 2 dB stronger. Man, I had a half-wave end-fed, and I was almost convinced that thing was working because it was beating my...
They have, surprisingly, it's mostly all online, but their telephone, web chat, email, everything is like lightning fast.
Yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. And I'll tell you, the one company recently that I thought has really extraordinary customer service, and I've had for some time, and I'm sure you know them, Matt, that's Sweetwater up there in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know some folks, guys that work there.
But the halfway info was hen-fed was beating it, and I went, oh, it's got to be my coax and Ballon. So I ran open wire feeders all the way to a Johnson tuner, and all of a sudden, oh, the doublet's beating the halfway hen-fed by 2 S units, not 2 dB, by 2 S units. It's just no contest.
I'll tell you that, Jack, that Johnson 1K matchbox is hard to beat, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know what? I mean, you know I run AM too. You can run legal limit AM through this thing. And
I heard KC a little while ago, the other phone moved on top of I turned it on once.
Is that because you don't like it, or you just haven't been out doing any contesting?
It's because I just don't come down and turn something on anymore, Hardy George. I just, your interests change and you get a little more satisfaction out of something else. But I've got it. I've just turned it on. I think I made a couple contacts with it, but pretty much it.
Yeah, Tommy and I have got one. We switch it back and forth. He's got it right now. It's his turn to have it, and he'll... 8.
Thanks for the call.
Your Ballon is 50 ohm to 50 ohm. Because if you run a Ballon against a 2500 ohm load, you lost all your power purely in a Ballon.
Yeah, but my tuners don't have the open line hookup.
Yeah, best you can do is Ballon directly connected to the back of the tuner, but it's never going to be like a balanced tuner. Find you a Johnson matchbox.
That's hard to do.
No, it's easy.
Guys, I'm just cruising by.
W4FCW.
Turns off to watch TV.
So?
I ran it right across the roof of the house, and unfortunately they come pretty close, I guess, over there. Close enough that it goes off.
Well, you know it's working.
Outside TV antennas, or just the TV itself picking it up?
It's a satellite set up.
Oh, okay.
It's just whacking the little receiver, I'm sure.
Well, you know your radio's working.
Yeah, at least I got a radio check in before she told me to shut it down.
You didn't go pull your plugs out, did you?
Yeah, I'm going to, dang it. But I'll come up with a new configuration and I'll be back.
Hurry up.
Yep, you guys take care. I'll see you all another time. K5LVS.
All right, Larry, take care. Have a good evening. M5, TA out.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
They issued a bond and everything, and now they're going to build another one.
Well, at least you won't have to drive before to get to the doctor.
Yeah, I got to go probably, all of us got to drive 40, 50 miles to a hospital.
I spent the afternoon at the eye doctor today getting all checked out.
What I'm using here tonight, it's more gradual.
Well, most of the reports about the audio, they tell me about the same thing as what you had described when you look at it with the pan adapter. And but then that feeds, yeah, I'm using a broadcast type peak limiter. It's a solid state unit that was used at an AM broadcast station, and it's actually in one unit. It's a combined compression and peak limiting. They call it compression. They call it RMS limiting, and then then that feeds the peak limiting, and it seems to be more effective at holding the voice peaks within the limits without flat topping or over modulating, and the thing works out very well. So I do have that little bit of processing, the peak limiter compressor and the low pass audio filter and the presence boost in the mic preamp. KF5YSH from K4KYV.
K4KYV, KF5YSH. Yeah, very good, Don. Sounds fantastic. Really, really great audio. And it's a pleasure to listen to. The band is going a little long on us. And I actually am going to have to turn it in because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I'm sure glad I caught you. It's been a lot tonight.
And he's just still going like everything.
Well, one thing you can say, George, is that we accept you for face value. We don't care who you are, how famous you are, how much you know, how much we don't know, but we still accept you.
Well, thank you, because I don't really claim to know anything. And, you know, I've just got a bunch of people fooled on that one, but I never really claimed to know anything. Well, you ooze it.
Close to Coven, they went to some gig there where Ted played drums, and some guy was there sick with it, but they didn't know it until it was last week, so hopefully they don't get sick. So effortless, all the way to 6 meter legal limit. I'm actually running a 20 dB attenuator, and legal limit's just no problem at all.
Look at that guy. And I look him up. Damn, that was 50 years ago. He's pretty smart. Kind of like Red Green.
Yeah, well, you know, the whole red-green persona there, I'm just not really able to pull that off. I shoot for it, but he just sets the bar too high.
Yeah, you ain't got that low voice.
Warning. SCAN for UK for the 39.
905 Century Club, 40 meter late net. Alrighty, folks, I guess the band is not going to cooperate tonight, so we'll just go ahead and shut her down. It looks like everybody's worked pretty much everybody on here, so we'll say 73 and close.
95, so you're definitely getting out. It's just a matter of propagation, like you said. I looked at QRZ, I saw you pick up the EA station there in Spain, so that's working pretty good for you. What kind of power are you running, since you're talking portable?
For giving it a try. Hotel Zulu 1, Sierra Mike, Washington Bravo 9, Delta Zulu Sierra.
Musical tower.
Kilo Bravo, one last time, see if I can get the course on. A lot of QS back on your signal, over.
Whiskey Alpha 6 Yankee, Sierra Mike, 73.
Was on when you were on. Been a long time. And I still appreciate you seeing you down there in Lebanon, Missouri, way back when
actually, it's one of the guys on the group. I've got pictures of my amplifiers out there and everything else, but W6PQL, if you're going to build your first amp, I would probably look at W6PQL and buy one of his boards, either populated or not. It might be good for you to populate the board, just get familiar with it.
Where you can see the log, if you want to see the full sequence error log, because it does, you can do it by clicking on the triangle lower portion, but if you want to pull it up at any time, you can just go to General Test.
50 volt supply, two of them basically paralleled, even though they're really two devices per device, you know what I mean? They're paralleled internally. But,
I'll catch you soon. W5 JDI.
Okay, George. You're loud here as always. You always are. Most 90%. And good to talk to you. Yeah, Bob was by here about a month and a half ago. It's the first time I've heard him on the air in 3 or 4 years.
What? 330 MQS.
We'll get it.
Yeah, you're going to get your shipping container.
I wasn't doing it so good.
That's kind of weird.
Well, one morning I was down in where the plants are on that level, and I was talking to Texarkana, you know, when Bill was right down there, and then I went up on the hill. They had, at that time, they had the diesel tanks and gas tank stuff up on a hill, and anyway.
About government land or otherwise. That was bullshit.
Tuff, that was what they call hat and tuff. Is more, it wasn't a granite. It
Don't play radio as much as I used to. Too busy in the wood shop.
Yeah, so you go from one hobby into another. But I understand.
That's right. It happens.
You bet.
But John's getting me motivated to come back.
Oh,
He can't stand it. I got a PGXL before he did.
Yeah, he got the big boy amp.
Y'all double.
I said he got the big boy amp.
Yeah, all right, George.
There you go. John, you feeling better? You sounded better.
Yeah, I'm feeling better, Dudley. I downloaded the software for the iPhone, you know. I've got it okay. I'm sort of beginning to understand it. I hadn't used it yet, really, except to listen. But I try to set up the microphone, and when I key on the push to talk, it says go look in the settings and find the settings above the processor and button. And I did that, and it shows you where you change it over to iPhone audio. And I do that, and then I go back and I key it once, and it goes away.
I'll be dark. Let's see. What is it that you're not set? There's like 3 different.
He's in Atlanta, and don't buy anything from him. He's a CBer. He is absolutely a CBer. And it's not broadbanded. It won't work outside the CB band. And don't fall into that trap. He's using a conventional transformer, and he's doing a 9-to-1. And frankly, if you were going to build one, go out to W6PQL, and he does a single device 9-to-1 transformer using transmission line transformer.
Settings on the right.
And have the iPhone, the mic setting to iPhone. So I do that and go in the settings, and it goes, you get a menu, and then a drop down menu, and you select the iPhone. And I do that, and as soon as I key it again, it goes away. It doesn't stick.
Some of them have just happened, in other words. There'll be some of these entries on the line. Now, maybe they're not.
Fucking welding, but it was crooked, the ends were.
So you were able to get it out? I just have the mic to make it to work, but I don't know. Anyway, I guess what I need to do is just get with you on Skype someday and have my iPhone in here.
And I think once you build the single device, then going to a dual device like that would make sense. And the performance is just absolutely amazing.
Including an email program, my Thunderbird. And I have a couple tabs of windows, a couple different windows of Chrome.
Coordinated Universal Time.
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Okay, well, he's got to be up in his 80s.
That's somebody with a question. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Jerry.
WB49
VAR. I'm down in southwestern Indiana. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I heard somebody said they bought the Flex amp. Just wondering what you think of it.
Well, I've had it about just a month now, I guess. Something like that. I like it a lot. Yeah. I've had lots of amps. I've still got lots of amps, but I'm really enjoying this one, the way it works, and the way it integrates in with the Flex.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've got a Flex 6400M, and I thought, well, I'd try one out, and I don't think I could go back to anything else, but at least it's got to be an SDR anyway. But no, I was liking the amp because it'd be fully integrated, you know, works directly with the Flex. I know other amps will work, but it's just pricey, man. That's a sticky price tag.
Yeah. I'll probably have to play this for, well, I don't have to sell these amps, but I probably will. I've got hey, Tom.
He is spot on. He is absolutely spot on. There's nothing wrong with his.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while. I know some people that were doing it, five years ago or something, put one together there, and then they had the kid over in Israel that was doing them for a while there, and but this stuff wasn't as neat as the Russian stuff was, so. But I mean, it works, I guess. But you have to know your way around it somewhat to tweak it around.
Yeah, I was about to say the Israel stuff to me is just junk.
Tango Kilo 2 Sierra Echo Tango. You have any copy on KI5 GLN?
Roger. I got you at 5'9", and the bass of your voice 40 over.
I got the 5'9" from you. You're also 5'9" here in Oklahoma. Thanks for taking my call.
Roger. 5'9" man, both ways, sir.
I'll break with you, and I'll just KI5 GLN will go up for grabs. I heard something Tango. Try that again.
We'll be given 3 attempts to complete 2 good calls. If you hear a state to be one of your last 3 for the basic or any of the endorsements, break in with the words 48, 49, or 50, and we'll try to put you in immediate contact with that station. If not one of your last 3, please just get on a regular work list. SW0FP and the Geritol Net, there's anybody here that was invited up special to the net tonight.
Virginia. This is West Virginia 5 Radio, broadcasting at 100,000 watts. I'm your guest ham radio operator this evening. We just had about 5 jars of moonshine today. We got our 100 kilowatt transmitter humming, and we're transmitting East Coast of America. And if you don't like this radio station, well, you can kiss my ass. This is West Virginia 5, and I don't think I'm going to get down. You see, my transmitter's cooled by moonshine. She can transmit all day long. Hills of West Virginia 5.